So a hands-on video of the Galaxy S25 Edge has just been leaked, giving us a complete look at the device including all its specifications. And surprisingly, it's even better than expected in multiple ways. Let me break it down. What's up guys, Sal here. So a YouTuber named Alexis Garza somehow managed to get his hands on the S25 Edge. And his video confirms that the phone looks exactly like the one Samsung showcased at their Unpacked event. He even does a side-by-side comparison with the Z Fold 6, highlighting just how slim this phone actually is. From what we can see, the S25 Edge appears to be slightly thicker than the Z Fold 6 when unfolded. Now keep in mind that the Z Fold 6 in its unfolded state is just 5.6mm thick, which means the rumored 5.8mm thickness of the S25 Edge is likely accurate. Some people in the comments were saying that the phone doesn't look particularly thin, but you have to consider the comparison being made. He's stacking it up against the unfolded Z Fold 6, which is already insanely thin. But if you look at it when folded, the S25 Edge is literally half the thickness of the Fold 6, which is seriously impressive. Now, one of the more controversial takes I saw in the comments was about the camera module. Some people are claiming that Samsung copied Apple's design from the iPhone 16. But that's simply not true. If you actually take a closer look, the S25 Edge's camera module looks almost identical to what Samsung has been doing on their Z Fold lineup. The only real difference is that instead of 3 cameras, the S25 Edge has 2, but the design language remains unchanged. Beyond its super thin build, the leaked video also reveals some key hardware details thanks to the AIDA64 app running on the phone. Now you might notice that the battery is listed as just 3388 mAh, but that's actually just the remaining charge, not the full battery capacity. Previous leaks suggested that this phone would come with a 3900 mAh battery, but it turns out Samsung has squeezed in a little extra capacity. It's actually 4000 mAh. While it's not a massive difference, at least it now matches the smallest Galaxy S25 model. The video also confirms some other key specs. The S25 Edge is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, backed by 12GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. It also features Bluetooth 5.4, which is the same standard used in the S25 series. Interestingly, the app lists 3 12-megapixel cameras, but don't be confused, it's counting the selfie camera as well. The S25 Edge obviously has only 2 rear cameras. Now you might be wondering, weren't we supposed to get a 200-megapixel main sensor? Well, yes, that's still happening. The app displays the resolution of saved images rather than the full sensor resolution. This means the primary camera is indeed 200 megapixel, but uses pixel binning to capture 12 megapixel shots by default. But Samsung isn't just relying on thinness to make the S25 Edge stand out. They're also switching up the materials. According to Sam Mobile, the phone will feature a ceramic back instead of glass. However, the frame remains aluminum. Now, ceramic has its advantages. It's slightly more scratch resistant than glass, but it also tends to be heavier. Given that the S25 Edge is expected to be incredibly lightweight, possibly under 160 grams, it's likely that Samsung isn't using pure ceramic but instead a fused ceramic glass hybrid. This would keep the phone durable while ensuring it remains light, even lighter than the base S25 model. As for the official launch, Samsung is keeping things under wraps for now, but leaks suggest the S25 Edge will officially launch somewhere in April or May. Now, if you don't feel like waiting, Samsung has some solid deals on the S25 Ultra. They're offering free double storage, up to $900 in trade-in, and extra credits that you can use to grab the Buds 3 or their smartwatches. If you're interested, check out the links down below. And now here's why I think the iPhone 16e is a complete joke. Click here to watch the full video, and I'll see you there.